Everyone's clapping guns for fun. What happened to the scrapping and the one-on-ones? You know the days when you could go back after losing a fight and have a good old scrap. We see that life's changed. It be quite strange. We got kids growing up with different mind frames. Everybody on the road just follows. There's no more fights with baseball bats or broken bottles. We got young soldiers, they be unfocused. Trained by dumb elders, they become gun holders. To the streets they detour and speak raw and be more ruthless. In street wars they turn to rebar shooters. It's awful how the war has taken them. I looked in the coffin and saw Orville Davidson. Flashbacks of our primary days. Mad facts, flashbacks had my mind in a daze. We never left on the best note. We took our own paths. Used to lick Tex and smoke cess that made our chest choke. You was all about your cheddar, fam. Me, Slims and Solomon saw you in prison and brought you 7 grams. I'm just being honest, brother. To me, you was a quiet, humble and an honest brother. But at the same time, you was quite flash. I was there when you cheated death and survived that bike crash. All because somebody's gripped a gun. Now you've left behind a baby mother with a little son. Junior and Sanjay, your brothers, I pray for them. Hope they don't take revenge just to try and make amends. I know they truly hurt and truly stress, but if they got plans, leave it in God's hands, he'll do the rest. Yes, the streets are too grim. Hurt when I heard about Peter Buhin. We were tight from the days we were youngers. You used to point out the fakes that used to run among us. Came to the truth, never found it hard saying. You was British born, though you was Ghanaian. Bought Chinese from Brenda's store. You was a friend for sure. We did street robberies, we used to bend the law. Every day a new necklace we were pawning. We were reckless, used to check me for breakfast in the morning. When we didn't have the dough, chipped in for bags of dro, smoked in the cotch together. Why did you have to go? You made the crew tighter, you was a true fighter. You listened to your Fabio and your Groove Rider. Warred with different camps, pulled out the biggest shanks, pulled the sickest skanks. Then you started licking banks. You had sicker cell, had a good and a bad side that you tried to balance on the Richter scale. Did bids in jails, just in different prison cells. Same junk, different toilet, just had a different smell. Came out and had plans to run the town. Barely on my feet, but I gave you £100. For me, I knew you would have done the same. You made a vow to me that you wouldn't bun again. You told loads of jokes. I sold you Q's and halves. Can't believe I watched you test that sample and smoke that coke. Prefer to rob instead. At Orville's funeral, your mum said it could have been you, laying in the coffin dead. Wherever you went, you had to watch your head. On your own block, you got shot and got popped with lead. Before the blood is dried, now another mother cries. Because of other guys, now another brother dies. We hadn't spoke for months. Called me one summer's night, said we never had beef, but knew something wasn't right. We reminisced and we spoke on the old days and admitted in the struggle we just both went our own ways. Put the phone down and knew there was more to it. You was about to pass but only the Lord knew it. He made sure on good terms we departed. Wish you saw the light before it turned into darkness. They say the road is harsh, they say you chose your path. Andy Starks to the streets, you was known as Sparks. You were repping from young, known for getting your funds. You had a heart that was second to none. You spread a lot of love, won't be forgotten, blood. In the streets you were hated by a lot of thugs. Came to fist fights, pound for pound, round for round. You would knock 'em out quick left or quick right. Could have made it in pro boxing, but you took the road option, the fast life, and there was no stopping or turning back. They said you made a burner clap, but you beat the murder rap. Was hot like a thermostat, your name rung. New crosses where you came from. You got popped on the block that you was raised on. But let me put it precise. Deep down you was a God-fearing brother that was looking for Christ. It's really real here. Wish you were still here. Pigo Ren stay strong in that wheelchair. David Dan tried to run in a line. He couldn't make it, fam. He got jumped from behind and some in his spine. And Gaddafi died cause some parasites snatched his life with slugs in that club paradise. And everybody's clapping lead. Rest in peace to Solomon Martin, the son of Blacker Dread. And Taylor told me about Marcus Cox. I won't front, there on the spot my heart just dropped. I ain't just for rapping or just for talking. R.I.P to my homeboy Justin Morgan. Got Caught with fatal shots by the bagel shop. They say the road is trifle, you gotta know your rivals. It's an ongoing cycle. Tipsy was murdered in a drive-by while riding a motorcycle. I say rest in peace, everyone's dressed for beef. This is happening, north, south, west and east. It's in all hoods, but it ain't all good. I feel it for the grieving Jackson family in Norwood. Can't forget Benji from Northwest. I wonder which friend's in the morgue next. Death stinks and I hate the stench. Rest in peace to my cousin Jason Bent. These young cats are strapped and their gats are clapping. R.I.P to Fats, he was clapped in Clapham. It's real life, you know I'm spitting facts. R.I.P to Jimmer, aka Jimmy Blacks. This cycle is brutal. Rest in peace to Michael the Sumu. Was 15 and got shot in his own home. Billy Cox was 15 and got shot in his own home. When will it stop? That's what we ask, Lord. R.I.P to James Andre Smart Ford. Can't forget Jafari Crichton. Every day it's like disaster striking. Fam, you ain't a man, cause you clapping heaters. R.I.P to Tino Kavula and Adam Regis. And if you're alive and you're in a gang right now, you need to say, thank you, Jesus.